In this video, we'll do an exam review on Chediac Higashi syndrome. Now, Chediac Higashi syndrome. So what happens in Chediac Higashi syndrome? There are recurrent bacterial infections, degranulation, absent NK cell activity, partial oculocutaneous albinism, and the condition affects children in the early age. There is a defect in the lysosomal transport protein, which is required for packaging and disbursement of the granules. So the enzymes of the lysosomes. Where are the enzymes after lysosomes are synthesized? They are synthesized in the rough endoplasmic reticulum. From there they migrate to the Golgi apparatus and from there to the lysosomes. So the lysosomal enzyme come from rough endoplasmic reticulum. So what does lysosome do? Lysosome prevents easy entry necessary for the replication of the pathogen into the cells by hydrolyzing them. So lysosome hydrolyzes them, preventing their entry into the cell. And entry of the pathogens is necessary for their replication. So if there is decreased lysosomal activity, then there is increase in bacterial and viral infectivity, for example HIV. Now the enzymes of the lysosome. There are many enzymes in the lysosomes, including lysozymes, hyaluronidase, nucleases, phosphates, etc. So what does lysosome do? It hydrolyzes and breaks the peptidoglycan and mucopolysaccharide wall of the bacterial cell wall, especially of the gram-positive bacteria, causing their cell death. So it hydrolyzes the peptidoglycan bacterial cell wall. The bacterial or viral and other extracellular substances are degraded in the lysosome. They enter the cell. So how do they enter into the cell? They enter the cell by endocytosis, fuse with the lysosome to form phagolysosome, and proteolytic lysosomal enzymes digest endocytotic material into peptides. So they enter the cell by endocytosis, fuse with the lysosome to form phagolysosome, and proteolytic lysosomal enzyme digest it into peptides. So what happens in Chediac Higashi syndrome? In Chediac Higashi syndrome, there is inability to transfer enzymes from the lysosome to the phagosome vesicle, causing recurrent infection. So from lysosome, there is inability of the enzyme to transfer to the phagolysosome. So the neutrophil in this disease have characteristically large granules. Why? Due to aggregation and fusion of the azurophilic granules and other specific granules. Neutrophils and monocytes have impaired chemotaxis and abnormal microbiocidal killing. That results in recurrent pyogenic infection with gram-positive, especially with staph aureus. There is increased respiratory burst activity in Chediac Higashi syndrome. Complications of Chediac Higashi are lymphoma and severe peripheral neuropathy, and the diagnosis is by giant primary granules in the neutrophils.